Welcome back to the lecture series on Introduction to AWS. Today, as part of this lecture series, we will be focusing on how to secure our AWS account using identity and access management. In this particular session, we will be covering on one, that is why IAM users are preferred over root users, and second one, we will have a demo how to secure our AWS account using multi-factor authentication, that we are going to see. We can use MFA on either of our IAM user or root user. We can use MFA on both. So let's begin the session. The first topic is why IAM user is preferred over root user. There are many reasons why IAM user is preferred, but over here it has been displayed only 5. So the first one is granular permissions. What does it mean? IAM user will have limited access towards the resources or services. By that, if accidentally something goes wrong, then it will not disturb the services of other users. There will be limited access to a particular IAM user. At the same time, as this IAM user is attached to a particular individual, so he is accountable to anything which goes wrong, or else from an organization's perspective, the traceability will be easy when they are auditing. The third reason why we use IAM user instead of root is security best practices. Best practices towards security. How? If every user has been given the root access or root account access, if attacker is attacking a particular individual, then all the services are going to be compromised. At the same time, when we are giving certain limited access through the IAM user, on the other hand, as he will have a limited reach out to the services, so we can curtail the attacks on our account. At the same time, we can easily manage centrally, as IAM users creation, roles, policies attachment or creating groups, all these are centrally managed by the administrator. Which particular access should be given to which particular user. All these things are going to be centrally managed from the root user itself. At the same time, protecting the root account. What does it mean? By having IAM user a different account, we can protect our root access to a particular person or to a group of persons. Only few persons will have root account access, and remaining all in the organization will be allotted with IAM users. So these are the few reasons why IAM user is preferred over root user. So next, let's have a look in how many ways we can access our account. One, through the management console using root user access, or else through management console also by having a specific URL, we can log in to our user who is an IAM user, or else we can log in using the terminal using CLI, command line interface. One is management console, the other one is through the terminal using AWS CLI mode. And the third one is directly accessing a particular resource or a service on AWS using certain key access credentials. These are the three different ways how we can have an access to our various services or resources over the AWS. So, what is multi-factor authentication? If anyone is logging in using AWS console, then he has to enter his username and he has to enter his password. This is one way of authenticating a particular user. Apart from this, what we are going to do is we will add one more second layer of security to our account using certain apps, where these apps will be installed on our mobile or laptop devices, some sort of device. These apps are going to be installed on the devices, and these apps provides us a OTP. After entering these OTPs, we will get access to our account. This is how multi-factor authentication can secure either a IAM user or either a root user. So, for time being, I will be creating a IAM user and attaching a multi-factor authentication that we are going to look in our demo. So, let us have the demo session. So, let us create an IAM role, sorry, IAM user. Just search for IAM over here, hit on IAM. Now, our aim is to create an user. So, just click on users. Already I do have an user. Let us create one more user. Name the user over here. I will be naming it as Alex. Provide user access. I want to create an IAM user. I wanted a customized password, so I am mentioning my customized password. If you want, you can check this box. As soon as user logs in, he has to change his password. If you don't want, uncheck it. Click on next. Attach some sort of policy over here. I am providing any policy over here. I will be providing EC2 full access policy, where he can create, he can terminate everything. Click on next and click on create user. So, I had created an IAM user. Now, if any one who wants to log in using this Alex and password, he has to use this particular URL. Copy that URL. Just open a incognito window in private window. I am just pasting the URL over here. Hit enter. Yes, this time see here, you are not been logging as a root user, you are logging in as an IAM user, and this IAM user is being created by some root admin with this particular account ID, that is this one, and this account ID will be always 12 digit long. So, I will be logging in Alex and enter the password, click on sign in. So, directly this particular Alex can sign in into his account. But I am logging out as my demo is revolving around related to multi-factor authentication. So, this time he can log in directly by using his username and password. What I will do is, now I will add the multi-factor authentication to this particular user. Return to the list of users, continue. Now Alex is the one, open his account. You can see something security credentials over here. Just click on security credentials, scroll a bit down. You can see here assign multi-factor authentication. Device, hit on it. Now it is saying that how you want to provide a multi-factor authentication. These are three different processes in which we are using authenticator app. Click on next, provide any device name. I am providing some name, Vishal. Scroll a bit down, click on next. Now they are saying me that these are compatible applications. You can click on this, where just scroll a bit down, you will be having these applications. These are the various applications. If you are an Android user, use any one application, Duo Mobile, Microsoft Authenticator, Google Authenticator, or anyone. If you are an iOS user, then use these apps, anyone. Just I will be using Google Authenticator. In my case, you need to install it from Play Store on your mobile app. Once you had installed that, just come back to over here and click on show QR code, where you need to scan this QR code from your mobile app. Scan a QR code. They will be providing you two MFA IDs. You have to hit all those two, 758, and second one is 562701, and time bounded messages. If everything goes fine, then it will add the thing. Your request has a problem. So let's enter, as these MFAs gets refreshed in a particular time bound, 284494, second one is 770434. Within the time bound, you need to enter this IFS. Not valid, cancel, assign an MFA device, click on next, some device, click on next, scroll down, device, okay, nine 650. Next MFA code, I am waiting for it to generate my next MFA code. Nine 69241. Yeah, click on add MFA. Yeah, this time the MFA device has been assigned successfully. Now what you can do is, This time just copy this URL, get back to our private window, just hit enter. Now I am just providing my username and password, clicking on signing in. This time it is asking me multi-factor authentication. I will be entering my multi-factor authentication, which will be on the same app. So this is how you can secure an IAM user, or if you want to secure your main root account, this one, you can go to, you can click on the account, click on security credentials. This is my root account. You can assign the multi-factor authentication. From here it is same process. That's it from this demo. Thank you.